I move for no man, no man, no man, no man, no man.
We'll call it a draw.
No man.
Just a flesh wound, just a flesh wound, just a flesh wound, just a flesh wound, just a flesh wound.
We got sunglasses on.
Whoa.
We're drinking a
Whoa!
Champ.
Fucking Frankie is
I'm a
very
little-
extra right now, huh?
Of a fucking bender.
You get in. You go in right now, huh?
I've been fucking partying.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Flesh Wound Podcast, we are now here with Frankie Kimera, who is going in. Might have lost his mind. He might have had a psychotic break. This is where we're at.
I love it.
This should be a good episode.
It's for sure.
Gary,
Shit, something's
Bro.
wrong with
Yeah.
are you serious?
Yeah.
I am humbled and honored.
So for those of you that don't
About
see, I got Chris a splitting axe from Gransfors Brook, like one of the sharpest axes that I've ever seen. The one that I got him specifically is very heavy. It's made specifically for splitting wood, but any of their products, all handmade. They don't sponsor the podcast, but I wish they would. And it's a nice axe.
Not for nothing, it literally just shaved some of the hair off my ear. Like, no joke. Like I was, as I'm doing it, this is probably a bad idea. It's that sharp. Thank you, brother. I truly
No problem,
appreciate.
man. I saw Chris wood cutting somewhere one day, and I was like, I think he would appreciate a nice axe.
Oof. Yeah. And speaking of which, wait. Oh,
Where's my gift, dickhead?
Fuck you,
Well,
bro.
I got you the other studded glove that you're not wearing is in the mail. So I figured
Bro,
you needed a
Wearing
red glove.
two gloves looks weird, bro.
It looks weird.
That's not cool. It's not cool wearing two gloves. Anyways,
No.
I've been celebrating.
It's a sick cup you got there too.
Keep
I've been
going
fucking.
in.
I've been celebrating since this morning.
Okay.
It's not every day that regular.
For the listeners, and it
Blue.
is pretty late at night now. He's been celebrating since the morning. So
I'll tell you my secret. It's not every day that a regular blue collar, nose to the grindstone dude like myself earns a spot in Gary's corner. So
wait, hold on.
also, since we're going to Singapore, I woke up. I did some cardio.
Yeah.
And then I had to go to like our Home Depot and supermarket. So I popped some Mollies and decided to I have this portable cooler. Just threw some beers in there. Fucking put on my Swedish House Moths
Nice.
and went on a little bender, dog.
All right, hold on. Let's rewind a little bit. What the fuck are you going to do? What are
Yeah.
you going to do in that corner? Real question. Very real question. What
mean,
exactly do you bring to the table on fight
I
night?
mean, I suppose we're
within
gonna
the
have a
corner?
meeting beforehand.
That's not a good answer, Coach.
He's like, I haven't
Bro,
been told
Gary.
yet what I'm gonna do, but
Right.
but I
Cool.
will do it. I assure you.
Bro, if Gary is like
Good coaching
losing,
there.
I'll be like this. If Gary's losing, I'll be like, John, shut up. Hold on. John, let me get this. Hold on. I'll take my phone. I'll take my phone out.
Down here.
I'll take my phone out and be like this.
You know we got.
Gary's
You know we
gonna
have to
win
pay.
the fucking fight, bro.
We have to pay
There's
for the
no
rights
way
to that
him and
song now.
Swedish Moth
Yeah.
and me in his corner fucking. There's no way. No
Wow.
way.
All right.
I mean, dude, I do have to say this. Now that I've seen you dress in a single studded glove with what I could only describe as a druid wizard mug, I'm disappointed I didn't fly you out to Singapore, man.
I mean, he's going in.
This is fucking straight savagery. Me drinking from this.
It reminds
what
me
it
of
is.
the wood people from Lord of the Rings. I forget what they were called. I don't know what their names were.
Football.
So yeah, I think. I mean, I'm also practicing for Singapore, obviously.
Right.
You know.
And you're drinking lemon.
we're probably gonna do some party favors.
What are you drinking
Get some
there,
dr-
Frank? What do you got?
Get some drinks in us. I don't have any more rum left, so I had to like.
How do you run out
I
of
went
rum
over
in
to
the
my
Dominican
neighbor's house
Republic?
and
Yeah, you're
told-
Dominican
gave me,
Republic.
like,
I feel like coming out of the faucet. Like it was like I thought you guys had it on tap. There.
So I guess I'm
Every
doing
time I've
fucking
been there,
wine.
cocaine and rum has been on tap.
Rum has been plentiful, especially while people are driving.
Bro, so listen,
Yeah.
when you're going like an all-day bender,
Yes.
this is a science. Chris knows the sweet science of boxing. Gary knows the sweet science of grappling and whatever else. I know the sweet science of uppers and downers, bro.
Mm.
Uppers and downers.
Please, all right, please go on. I want to hear about this.
Fucking, I've been, well, I mean, since the whole COVID thing, I'm out of practice. And since I'm going to Singapore to fucking party with Gary, I needed to like kind of calibrate my fucking technique, uppers and downers. So
It's good.
I
Hey,
think
Frank, I had a question. What is going to be your role in Singapore, specifically? Like, what do you bring to the table? What are you going to do?
Do you hold pads, Frankie?
did you not just hear the fucking banger that I put on? Is that not motivation?
Music is
Did you not get
you're a
fucking
DJ.
chills?
You're a Team Tonon DJ.
Bro, what?
I'm trying
Listen,
to find.
listen,
I'm trying
Chris,
to find
what-
your work.
One of
DJ,
these
I'm not
days,
no
one of these
fucking
days,
DJ.
Chris, you'll be wealthy enough to fly your own DJ out to one of your fights.
Hopefully.
Motivation comes
I
in
get
all
there.
forms, bro. I got fucking goosebumps just listening to that track. I'm
Yeah.
sure Gary will appreciate it.
I don't
once
even
that
know if we get a
moment
walkout song
comes.
this time, which is unfortunate. Nobody reached out to me about walkout songs.
They do. They can do that like the day of. They don't give a shit.
They could. They usually reach out like much earlier about it though.
I got one for you, Karen. I got.
We should make a song. The three of us. We should make a fucking.
Actually, have you ever heard any of Frankie's music, Chris?
Yeah, it's phenomenal.
It's amazing. It's so
really
good. I
Like,
tried to post it
What's
a
up?
bunch of times on my Instagram. I
Gary,
actually,
so-
my actual corner that's coming out with me to my fight, Yuting, he sings as well. He like raps and shit. Me and him when we were in South Korea and we were doing karaoke, in like little strip clubs, where you sing, where you like they like give you like this giant book, and like it was the weirdest fucking experience ever. But he was singing who's the one? Oh, R. Kelly. I was gonna say who's the one that pees on people. He was singing
it was Frankie.
He was singing R. Kelly at like little like weird like boutique strip clubs in South Korea, and it was the funniest fucking like. It was amazing, dude. I had no idea he could sing, and we fucking got there, and like he just broke it out. He also break dances, all things that are not required for a corner, but like really impressive.
It definitely ups the value.
Oh, that impressed you, huh, Chris? That impresses you.
What
Dude
can you do?
breakdancing.
Come on,
Dude breakdancing impresses
I'm
you.
still waiting.
Like,
I'm
all the
still
shit- all the
waiting to
shit
hear
that
what
I've
you're
been-
gonna do in the corner. I'm still waiting what your value is for being in a fight corner.
feel like
your glove is cool. It does not going to help anybody win a fight.
We'll see about that.
Yeah.
So Gary, we
Yes.
we never went over if I'm gonna be like first spot or second spot, or is John gonna be first or second? Like what? Who's first and who's second?
What do you got there, Garrett?
I am pouring.
You drinking out of a
I'm
bull's ass?
pouring whiskey out of a bull's asshole because
That's fucking-
I flew
Gary.
all of my alcohol to Puerto Rico, so this is all I have left.
Wait a minute. You're drinking 2 weeks before the fight?
Yes.
Yeah,
What are you, John Jones, bro?
guys, it's MMA. It's different. You can.
It's actually expected.
Yeah.
It's-
Seriously, did you think the Spartans went into battle completely sober? No, they drank fucking a ton before they fought.
Hence, that's why I'm the best cornerman for Gary, because I'll be
Yeah, it
fucking.
keeps me in
Because
check.
you'll
He's
have-
gonna-
I'll be
He'll do
I'll
all
be
the
fucking-
drugs and drinking for me, so that I don't have to think about doing them.
So Frank, you missed this. This is my gift to Gary in response to the. Oh, by the way, Gary, I
In
have
response to
say,
what?
the axe.
Oh, okay.
So Gary, I have to send you a couple dollars via Venmo because there's a saying that anytime a friend gives you a blade, you have to pay them, whether it could be cents, whatever, because that could cut your relationship. So
Wow.
there's a saying.
I didn't know that.
Anytime you give a blade to a friend, they have to give you at least a few shekels.
$100.
Right.
A few
In order-
$100.
in order to make it a transaction and not just a gift, because
Wow.
that blade could be considered what would sever your relationship. So
Wow. Well, hopefully you never kill me with the axe.
no, I mean, that's why I'm gonna Venmo you 75 cents.
Nice.
And then we're good.
I appreciate that, buddy. That's an interesting. Where did that
I
originate? You know.
I believe it's an Italian thing, but I
Okay.
was gonna look it up earlier.
Oh
Boom.
God. Poor
Someone hit him with the
poor
axe.
Chris. Chris absolutely just got
Someone
killed.
hit him with the axe.
Someone definitely just blindsided Chris.
Dude, that looked like
Just
a
got hit
scary
over the
movie.
head.
Somebody hit him.
Literally. So for anybody listening who's not watching, Chris was talking like absolute normal. Then there was a loud crash, and the computer literally just did like a 720 spin towards the floor. So it just looked like somebody robbed Chris's house. Like I was actually genuinely concerned for a minute for Chris's life.
People are gonna have to watch this episode because that was.
Yeah,
I was-
it was
I was
pretty
con-
impeccable
I was
timing.
concerned like 30 seconds later because I'm lagging today.
Oh, I literally just broke my fucking computer screen. Holy.
No, fuck, man.
Yes, I did. Oh my god.
That sucks.
Wow. I put my computer on top of like a fruit stack and it fell off and it literally fractured
Did you
my.
just say fruit stack?
Yeah, like a.
God,
Oh,
Chris.
shit, man.
Damn.
Wow. I literally broke my fucking screen.
Fuck,
Is
man.
it a Mac?
Yeah. Well, that's life.
Well, listen.
That's life.
Gary,
Yes, sir.
so Gordon moved to Puerto Rico.
He did. He did.
What city?
I think it's outside of Dorado.
He's already there. He's gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
Didn't he
Yeah,
just buy a fucking house?
He did. It's on the market again now. I think all the houses outside of Jersey have appreciated now. So I think it's going to be a pretty good deal for him anyway.
Ever
even
since
though
he
just
left?
bought- Sorry?
Ever since he left,
What do you mean by that?
everything just went up in value.
Oh, no, not particularly in that period of time. Everything went up in value since COVID, like since he bought the house. Like basically because of COVID, because everybody's working from home now, there's no real reason to be in New York City. So all the housing outside of New York City is being bought up at a much more expensive rates. So where he is in Caldwell, New Jersey, is like a wealthier area that's within 30 minutes of the city, is seeing upticks in real estate prices. So he should be able to sell for considerably more than he bought.
I thought you meant that after he left the neighborhood, everything went up in value.
Oh, yeah. I guarantee you after Gordon left his house, everything in his neighborhood went up in value for sure. That's a totally different effect. Yeah.
So he lives in a resort now, huh?
Unrelated. Completely unrelated.
Unrelated, but yes. Not related to COVID, but yeah. The Gordon Ryan effect. When Gordon leaves, everything.
He lives like in a fucking resort with a golf course and a beach as his backyard.
See, I don't know if he lives there or if that's where Mo lives and he's just chilling with Mo and they're taking pictures and shit there. But he probably lives close to that.
Gotcha. So does Mo live there or?
Mo lives inside. So they have this thing, I guess they refer it to, at least the people there. I don't know what the deal is. I've never been there. I have no idea. Literally never been.
Wait, who's Mo?
Mo is a guy
Gary's
that works.
lover.
Mo is a guy that works for ADCC. He's like part of the. So do you know what ADCC is? It's like the organization for like no-gi grappling. It's like the highest level organization or whatever. But where he generates his income, I believe, is real estate investing, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know enough. Like we're friends, but like I don't like know intimate details about his business. And
you don't know that I make money from selling meth. Like
exactly. See,
well,
like
Frank,
I don't know.
like,
I know that about Frankie, but I didn't know that about you, Chris.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I'm pretty sure that's what he does. So he has he's running out of Puerto Rico now, but I think he's inside what they refer to as the bubble. So there's like a big area where like a large group of wealthy people live that I guess is like, kind of a fenced off or whatever area, if I'm assuming with armed security guards and shit like that. They have similar things in a lot of other countries. Like they have, when I was in the Philippines, they had a lot of areas like that because there's like, there's pretty bad areas in those places. So when all the wealthier people group together, they tend to have like these compounds where there's like, armed security guards and a closed off entrance and things like that. So
Frankie, what do you got going on over there? You got a little red wine?
Yeah, I miss wine, dude. I'm all no carbs right now, so I've been staying away from wine for a little bit.
Garry, you earned some points in my book. Fucking drinking 2 weeks out. I didn't know that was possible.
It's funny right before I fought Paul Harris, I was like, I don't really like. I don't like. It's not like I'm going crazy or anything over here. I'm just having a couple glasses of whiskey. But I was drank like a cider or something like that, like the night before I fought Paul Harris, and the guys in England like they thought it was the oh man, you're fucking drinking before your fight, and I was like, it's not.
But it's not like
serious. Like I'm not blitzed. Exactly. Like I don't know. They were surprised by it. The guys from Polaris. I mean, it's nothing crazy. Like it's just like a little bit, a couple drinks. Like I'm not like I don't get like drunk, like shit faced before fights and things. I don't really like to do that, period. But like definitely not before fights.
I commentated for a Bellator kickboxing fight, and Joe Schilling was at the bar crushing fucking Coronas the night before the fight. Like
he's tough. That guy,
yeah, and he's a fucking
crazy tough.
Like he's a world class athlete. Like guys, guess what? We all are like
smokes.
We're all savages. We're all
I will say this. There's a lot of the guys like in the I would say like kickboxing Muay Thai community that end up, I mean, I guess you could say this about fucking anything, like any high level career, but it just seems like the kickboxing and Muay Thai community, it just seems even more exacerbated than other communities where like these guys, when they're done with their career, are just like, there's a lot of alcoholics, dude, like a lot.
Yeah, we're savages. We fight. We literally fight for a living. Like I've never.
It's a hard life.
I was re-upping my lease, and they were like, when you put your occupation, I'm like professional fighter, and they were like, boxing, like, oh, this is what you do. I'm like, yeah, it pays my bills. Like that's exactly. They're like, cool. What'd you do that for? I'm like, it's the only job I've ever had. Like I've literally only made money from fighting people. Like it's a whole different thing.
People have a hard time just grasping what we do,
yeah. Guys like you,
Yes.
Not a lot of you guys walking around, Frankie. You're a special being.
I might not be a fighter, but I'm in the biz,
Yeah. Well, now that you're in my corner,
Well, I mean,
basically, you may as well just consider yourself there. You made it.
Yeah, you're there.
My fucking Molly effect is fading.
One day I actually would love it if you guys came to one of my fights, though. That would be great.
What are you saying? What do you mean?
I would love it.
Are you trying to uninvite me again?
No, I'm saying
it's not going to work, bro.
I would really enjoy it if you guys came.
In Frank's mind, he's coming.
Yeah, I know. I'm letting that roll.
He's been throwing jabs at me like
Frank,
last week.
When did you do Molly? When did the Molly kick in? And you said it's coming down now. So
this morning before I went to the Home Depot and the grocery store.
Is that what it's like at your age? When you're because you're what, 49, 48? I know you're not 50. You're under 50. But like,
bro,
when you're in your late 40s, is that what you do? You do Molly before Sunday chores?
Listen, I'm fucking
if
prepping
so,
for
that's
Singapore.
fucking amazing, and I am ready for 50.
I am prepping for Singapore.
No, I'm not shitting on what you do.
I'm calibrating my uppers and downers, and this is a fucking science, bro. Don't worry about it. This is how I operate.
You do have to be very careful.
Before I go to war with my bro Garry.
You know that the laws in Singapore are very strict when it comes to drugs, right?
What?
Yeah, like so in Singapore, like you can't even like possession of like marijuana is likely to get you beaten. They have special canes that separate and pinch your skin together to rip your skin off. And then if you possess large enough amounts of it, where it looks like you're a dealer or you're like trying to sell it, traffic it to other people, they'll kill you. They'll kill you. It's like a death sentence for a certain amount of weed there.
What if you wear sunglasses like that? Is that
Yeah.
Is that punishable by
Listen.
caning? I mean, there's definitely a law against
No, there's definitely some sentencing for like things that you wouldn't think would be punishable by caning. Things like graffiti and stuff like that. Like if you like deface
Frankie's
public
also
property.
6'1", so I feel like that's probably against the law.
Gary.
Yes, sir.
I've been around the block, bro.
All right.
I fucking put some mollies in 2 condom bags and stick that shit up my ass, and no problem. Listen, no one's gonna detect it. Trust me.
So you're boofing it.
You guys don't know anything.
That's
about
one way to do it. Listen, I'm not street smart like that. I don't know the ways of the condom anus method of drug transport. So, listen. I mean, teach me more. I would love
Chris
to
is
learn
being
more.
a hater today.
I'm not hating nothing. I'm
Great.
He's just keeping people honest. That's all.
Yeah, I'm just.
Gary.
I'm bringing up different points.
Gary,
Yeah. What's up, buddy?
you and me, Singapore, Swedish house, all weekend.
Listen, man. I'll tell you this. I would love if Singapore was actually open and like we could go out and shit like that. I would Frankie would be one of my top 5 fucking people that I would want there with me.
Mm-hmm.
Did I ever tell you guys that one time I flew Gordon's dad just for funsies? Like, it's not like, again, Chris might ask, like, what was Gordon's dad's function? There was no function other than my pure enjoyment on my part. I flew Gordon's dad out to one of my fights in Thailand. Yes. I only did it, though. I only did it because I wanted to experience what hanging out with Big Gord in a place like Thailand would be like. He's literally insane. We got to put him on one day. He fucking loves me, man. So he'll be more than happy to fucking jump on with us. Gordon will have to set the fucking computer up, but we definitely got to have him on one day.
Every fighter has that guy that they bring just because. Why the fuck not? That's what we do.
Dude, when I have fuck you money, he's coming to every fight for sure. For sure. I just did it one time. I don't have fuck you money yet. I wish. But
UFC, Gary. Does one pay you fuck you money?
not fuck you money. They pay me good money.
No, not now. Like when you're like the champ.
Oh, you get paid pretty well as a champ, Pay will definitely increase.
Dude,
I mean, it's supposed to increase anyway.
In the UFC, you get pay-per-view points when you're champ.
Well, they don't do pay-per-views, so you definitely wouldn't get your share of money like that. But they definitely, the pay scale definitely raises. It's not guaranteed in my contract, but the way that they present it to me, like basically if I win the title, they're going to try to re-sign another deal. So it's like, it's a whole thing, man. But, hopefully, we got to get there. I got to get past this one first, and then I'll worry
Gary,
about
once
that.
you have the title,
Yes, sir.
let's go negotiate with Dana. You, me, Dana, War Room. We're getting paid, baby.
All right.
Okay. I need
We'll
to
have a
see
little
some
sit
energy,
down.
Gary. Give me some energy, Gary.
Woo!
I'm gonna be in the room and I'm gonna do this.
Sorry for anybody I just deafened, by the way, and my numerous Indian neighbors that I just spoke up.
Why the Indian? Like
So my
Native,
apartment
like Native
complex.
American?
No. My apartment complex, and this is not me being racist or anything like that. It just happens to be the case that for whatever reason, I don't know why, there is a large number, much more so than any other race that I see in the general population in my apartment complex is Indian for whatever reason.
I will say this: you're lucky. They're great people.
Dude, honestly, it's not bad. I would say it smells great in the hallway most of the time. I don't mind curry. It smells good. They don't really bother. The only problem I've had so far is there's one guy that leaves these fucking giant water jugs like Frankie's drinking out of, but twice the size. You know those industrial fucking like office water jugs?
Yeah.
They leave like
Fucking
16
turnover.
of them. Yeah, they leave like 16 of them in the fucking hallway. And it makes me feel like an old man that's yelling at kids that are skateboarding on his lawn for being upset about it. But dude, there's just like, it's not like it's impeding my ability to walk down the hallway or anything, but just the fact that he leaves so many of them, empty, full, it doesn't matter, in the fucking hallway, it just infuriates me, dude. That's the
They're very
only problem
hydrated.
I've ever had with any of the people that are here. And I've never really done anything about it other than be a spiteful cunt. And what I'll do is I'll take the water jugs and I stack them precariously in front of his door so that when he opens the door, he fucking knocks all the water jugs over. But that's the only thing I've done to try to solve the problem.
That's the only thing you've done.
Gary,
That's the only thing
hate
I've
you.
done.
I would
you
hate
gotta
you for that.
bro.
I
you
mean, he
gotta do,
deserves it. It's the hallway is not your trash can, bro.
You gotta grab one of your neighbors and beat the fuck out of him, and everybody will know not to fuck
assert
with you.
or insert my dominance. Oh,
100%.
did I ever tell you guys there's one of my neighbors, speaking of the Indian community that's in this apartment complex, one of them has a blood red swastika on his door. Now, when I say that, I don't know what the symbol is called, but there is a Buddhist symbol, I believe, Hindu symbol, I believe, which is the same thing as a swastika. There's two directions a swastika can face, right? And one is like, I think symbolizes Hinduism, like night and stuff, and the other one's like the morning. It's almost like a yin yang sort of situation, I guess. But anyway, they on their door is like this. What would anybody that doesn't know anything about Hinduism would look at that door and be like, wow, that person has a blood red a swastika written in blood on their door. That's what they would think, and like it's the craziest thing. Yeah, it's
You
very
live in the
strange.
ghetto, bro.
No, dude, it's these are nice apartments, dude. They're considered quote unquote luxury apartments. I don't know if I would consider them luxury apartments. They're
Fucking Nazis
spacious.
living there.
They're spacious, but I don't think they're particularly luxury. No, I'm telling you, like they're Indian people that live in that apartment. It's definitely not a swastika, but
Gary,
well,
are you
it
cutting
is,
weight?
but it isn't. I am cutting weight. Yeah, I'm fucking.
I feel like I'm cutting weight with you.
Yeah, with your giant bottle of water. I appreciate that.
I'm so dehydrated.
I'm not.
I've been
gonna-
doing-
I just had
I've
3
been-
bowls of pork.
I've been doing really, really well. Honestly, for my weight cut right now, because I'm not eating carbs, I can eat like a shit ton of meat, and it's not that big of a deal, because I'm losing all that carb weight, you know.
And whiskey.
Yes, and the whiskey, exactly. No carbs in that either. Well, alcohol digests in an interesting way, but I don't think it adds like the way that it would with like sugar. So, but anyway, yeah, man, I feel like in a way when I get towards the end of these weight cuts and I'm like no carb, like I get like a little bit more tired and stuff, but as far as like how satiated I feel like throughout the day when I'm eating, like I almost feel like I get to eat a little bit more when I do the whole no carb thing. Like I feel like I'm eating more than I normally am, and I'm still losing weight. You know?
Yeah, I'm
So it's
I'm never hungry fight week when I'm cutting weight. When I'm just like being, protein and fat. Like
I will say what sucks though is when I start eliminating salt, because that gets a little dicey. It's like, all right, well now everything just tastes so bland, and I'll still eat like meat and stuff like that, and obviously meat has some salt in it, but like when I eat nuts and things like that normally like peanuts or something that would normally taste good, like that shit unsalted it's just not the same.
and then you stand up too fast and you're like, okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, you get so dizzy. And then in the actual process of
Frank,
the weight
you know
cut-
about this. You're really well versed in
Yeah.
cutting weight and being a
So
fighter.
so Frankie,
What do you got?
you
What are
do
you
know that
talking
there's something that I need you to do, Frankie, if you're gonna come out and corner me, right? Like it's very important when I'm
got
weight
you.
cutting. Okay.
I got you.
So there is jobs, and I could bring one of my boys on to talk to you about this a little bit. Murdad, he should probably come on our podcast. He's pretty funny. But Murdad has been in my corner before for my fights as a training partner, and when I'm doing my weight cuts, one of his main jobs is to towel off my balls. Like after I get out of the sauna and stuff, you want to make sure everything is padded dry. You know what I mean? So if you could just be that guy for me for this fight, that would be great, Frankie.
I got you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
I got you.
And what really helps me just to build my confidence is if you give me compliments on my junk while you're doing it. She's like, man, your shit looks fucking huge today.
Yeah. I've worked many
Listen.
corners. That's the only thing we ever talk about.
Listen, this
Oh,
isn't my first
that's a
rodeo,
big-
bro. I know a
that's a
thing or
hammer.
two about giving my bros some confidence.
Thank you, man.
You know,
I appreciate that. That's why I selected you.
when one of us goes to war, we all go to war.
That's
That's right.
funny because whenever I've been on a trip with the Kimera guys, you always talk shit about me, as I just slayed everything around me, and you were just like, "Come on, bro, what the fuck?"
I was never criticized for that. I was encouraged.
I was definitely not.
Well, the thing is that
Right.
I didn't think you guys were going to take it there, but it's like a dare.
I'm gonna have to visit you again, man.
Yeah,
Sometime soon.
100%. So what are you doing with Puerto Rico? Are you gonna miss those guys or what?
What do you mean?
Are you moving too?
Yeah, Yeah, for sure.
To Puerto Rico?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, man.
Or is this like
I'm gonna
breaking
be-
news?
I'm gonna be your next door neighbor, bro.
Is this breaking news?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Relatively. I haven't announced anything.
So announce it here, right now. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, Gary, the Lion Killer, Fat Bitch Slayer, is moving to Puerto Rico.
That's it, baby.
I might be right behind him, so
Yeah.
make some room. You guys need a
Chris
boxing
was
coach.
Chris was asking me if I need a boxing coach, and I definitely do. So.
Chris, are you do you have a fight anytime soon or?
I think
We are
so, right?
negotiating this right now for early 2021, and it's going to look like end of January.
Uh-oh.
Excited.
We have breaking news on both fronts.
Until
Yeah.
then, he's just posting fucking thirst traps on his fucking Instagram,
I
But-
do
Yeah.
right before
Bro.
fight announcement.
and I'll be repeatedly sharing them and trying to get as much attention as possible.
A lot
right-
of your
the right people.
followers DM me regularly.
You're welcome.
Dude,
You're welcome,
this
sir.
fucking guy. This fucking guy has someone
A lot of guys.
with like a bottle spray glistening him, his abs and shit, taking pictures of him like when
I mean,
he's
Frankie.
flexing.
Frankie, you don't
And then
think
he's like
you're gonna have to do
prepping.
that for me in my corner? You don't think
Right,
you're
I
gonna
was
be the
gonna say,
glistening
a
guy?
lot of
Like,
those
dude,
pictures
you.
I've been posting, you were doing that. How soon you forget? I mean, they're a couple years old, but yeah, that's where they come from.
Well, we kind of did. Dude, full
Yeah,
disclaimer. We
Gary,
fucking
I'm not
rubbed some
joking.
baby oil in fucking Santa Monica Beach.
Gary, I'm not joking
had
at
some-
all. Like,
That's
Some
amazing.
fucking pictures taken.
That's so amazing.
some of the
I'm
best
so
ones I've
happy.
had,
That's a true friend right there.
really lubing me up.
That's beautiful.
No
You
homo,
should
bro.
have asked.
Fucking
You know
got
what?
me,
You
I
should have
got
made
you.
a video. You should have made a video asking different chicks to do it for Chris on the beach. That would have been amazing. Just asking different girls to try to
Because
put body
Frank
oil on.
wanted to
Hey,
do it.
like, can you
That
get
was
my
the
back or whatever?
The problem was Frank wanted to do it.
Listen, I had finite time with Chris during that trip,
That's not
and
true.
I had to like.
We had a lot of time together, bro. You had a
I
lot
had
of
to
time
get in
together.
I had to get in my bro time with that guy. You know,
I
knew
understand that.
I could see him
We had,
for a while.
we had way too much fun on those trips.
So, Gary, when are you moving?
After I don't know. I haven't figured it out. Sometime after the fight.
Are you bringing Jeff?
That's beautiful.
This fucking guy.
No, Jeff got a new girlfriend, and she actually moved into the house. So they're together right now, and I think they just went back to DC for a bit. But yeah, I
How
think
come
he's
Puerto
gonna be I guess trying to figure that out. I don't know. I'm navigating
How's
the
DC? Are they like super locked down? Like, are they?
Can you send him a message? From
Yeah,
him?
I can. He's not here right now, but I can.
No, later. Later's
That's fine.
Actually, maybe like in the morning,
Uh
because today's Sunday.
huh. Okay.
You could tell him that I said that he's probably gonna get fired.
Sounds
Just
good.
let him know.
You
real
can tell him
quick.
that Frankie said that.
I will. I'm gonna let him know Frankie said that.
Right.
Not that I said that.
Just say,
Just to
hey
make
Jeff,
sure it's not
Frankie
confusing.
says that since you're not moving to Puerto Rico and all, where the squad's at, you're probably gonna get fired.
Exactly.
Awkward.
I'm sure it'll go over super well.
So, Chris, do you know who you're gonna fight?
I don't yet. It's not signed, and I don't want to let the cat out of the bag
Don't
until
jinx
it's
it.
done and done. But either
That's
way,
right.
we'll figure
So
it out.
What we're gonna do is the following: after Gary tells you how I do in his corner,
hmm
we could probably talk about me being in yours.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing this fight without a corner, so it would be perfect for you to actually do it. Because
Amazing.
I've been doing this long enough. I don't really need to get told what to do anymore. Now, not that you're gonna have any positive insight at all.
You're gonna regret that.
We got a fucking Mike Perry situation over here.
My girlfriend.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Trouble.
He lost.
I'm gonna have my girlfriend Frankie
Oh, did he? He weighed in overweight and lost?
Yep.
Wow.
without a coach. Weird. Weird. He didn't have a camp or a coach, and he came in overweight and then lost the fight.
Bro, he needed a little bit more urgency and a little bit more motivation.
Dude,
If I would have been his
did you see
corner,
the street fight that he got into at that fucking bar when he beat up some old man? That shit was
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah, that was good.
I would have been like, this could've
Quality
been me.
quality
Really
entertainment
good.
for me.
That's really
I
good.
loved it.
Way better
No,
than his
Listen,
fight.
absolutely.
Mike. This
love
would have
that
been me
shit.
in his corner. Mike, you're down this round. You need to come out. Fucking put it on him. Close your eyes and let's meditate.
You know, Frankie, sometimes sometimes they say when you do what you're doing right now that you
fight. There's no way he's not winning that fight.
That you'd be beating a dead horse, but I think in this situation, with this rare situation, it actually got funnier every time that you've done that so far. So I appreciate it. Thank you, buddy.
Oh, there's no way he's not winning that fight.
Thank you for Thank you for writing that joke out until it finally became funny.
Frankie, I need you at my next weight cut because if you throw that song,
It's not funny.
Did you get when
goosebumps?
I'm like fucked up, I'm gonna be in a good mood.
Listen, did you get goosebumps or not?
I did.
I did too.
It was like a lightning bolt hit the tip of my penis.
I was like, oh, let's do this.
Eyewitness News, where news comes first.
Current events, dick faces.
Sure.
I gotta pee though. Hold on.
Do it.
So Frankie, we never get enough intimate time together. Let's talk.
Hey, Gary.
Hey, man. How are you?
I'm
really
good.
miss you.
How you feel?
Really miss you, bro.
I love the lighting, how it hits your baby blues today.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Mhm.
Hey, I have to know, like, who's your Santa Claus this year? Do you have one, or is that canceled this year?
Oh shit, we did have a very special video that we made for Christmas.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna recycle that video
Oh yeah.
and post it again because it was so wonderful. So
Nice.
I watched it the other day again. It was so fucking stupid. It's funny. We were drunk. We were fucking drunk from the night before
Oh man.
filming that fucking video.
Dude, the Santa Claus stuff was so much fun, man. I was honestly, man, I really appreciated that trip. That was fucking great. One of the best times of my life.
It was fun, man. It was fun.
Yeah.
And even the car ride where Theo it was the first time that Theo like cut loose in the whole trip. He was going balls to the wall, like singing the old school songs that he loves.
Yeah, man.
The
It
old
was
hip
fun.
hop stuff.
That was a great time, dude. That was really it was so much more than I thought it was gonna be. Not that I didn't think you guys were awesome, but it was great.
Theo's one of my favorite people. Like he's such a good dude.
What about me?
You're cool. Now, I every trip that we ever had has been like crazy fun, like way too much fun. Like I just heard Gary say it's like one of the best trips. I agree every time that we ever done
The
anything.
thing is that you were in the bathroom when he said that you made the trip, Frankie.
No, I heard that.
Sure.
I heard everything he said. I pulled
did.
the headphones off. I heard it all. 100%, and I agree 1,000%. Every one of those trips has been epic in everything I've ever done. So we always have a good time.
So talking about epic, did you guys see Rudy Giuliani's hair tint beating down his face?
The drip, that drip.
That's
every
amazing.
time he was
man.
getting every time the press conference kept going longer, he got even more furious and sweating more profusely.
I saw so many memes that were like, if your lawyer looks like this, you're going to jail. It was like him dripping fucking hair dye.
Gary, did you see that?
I didn't. I seen a couple images, but I didn't. I have no idea what it was about, or I didn't watch the video. I just saw him freaking out.
This fucking guy did a fresh new tint 10 minutes before the press conference.
They were spraying him with that fucking
Classic mistake.
So they were saying that his face was melting because he was dripping.
That's amazing.
What color was it? Brown?
It was dark. It was dark brown.
It was
Yeah.
dark.
His hair is darker than mine. He's fucking 80 years old. Come on.
Dude, do you think?
Why not just get your hair permanently dyed? Why I don't understand.
Because one of the people around him was like, you're looking a little gray right now. We should probably,
Oh
and that
no.
yeah.
That dude's not having a good day today.
Dude, not only
fired.
a good day. That guy is probably having the worst month in the history of his months. Do you guys remember the Borat video that came out?
Dude, I'm
Very
so like,
nice.
I'm so upset about that because I watched the movie and like that whole scene was so not what I heard on the on the news.
Yeah.
Of course.
It definitely wasn't as bad as people tried to
It
play.
wasn't
Nah.
bad at all. It was like
I
not
think
bad at all.
I
It was a
really
marketing ploy.
genuinely think what people did is there are people that are waiting for fucking some bad shit to happen
Mhm.
that are like, oh yeah, look at that. Look what he was about to do. And it's like, really?
Yeah,
Like,
it was
like,
nothing.
dude,
Yeah, they're reaching by
like he had a fucking microphone. Like we've all been, at least, sorry, I shouldn't say we've all. Me and Chris have been mic'd before, where we have mics up our fucking shirt, and dudes are fucking like, it's a pain in the ass to get that fucking shit off. Like there was no indication that like a dude was about to try to plow a chick to me.
Frank,
at all.
so like I know you're not like me and Garrett. Like we've definitely been mic'd before with like naked women in a bedroom where there's may or may not have been cameras and there's like multiple
Yeah.
chicks and like their tits are out like and they're trying to put with your microphone somewhere on you. Like I know you've never experienced that, but like
Fake
Gary and I,
news.
that's a regular thing. It's not that weird.
Normal for us.
I'm not buying it. Not buying it.
It's not weird. It is, Rudy's a good guy.
Yeah. So he got bad publicity for the whole Borat thing, and now for his tint.
Well,
Nice.
being involved with
Right.
Trump at this point is bad press.
It took away from like the hour and a half news conference that they held.
They can't win because fucking Pence with the fucking fly in his hair, that's not his
Jesus.
fault. It was the only thing they talked about. And now Rudy with his fucking hair sweating, they can't win. They can't win.
So, okay, have you guys heard of the new electric Porsche? It's called the Taycan.
Mm-mm.
No.
So this fucking thing goes 0 to 60 in 2.4 seconds.
Oof.
It's like
God
the
damn.
fastest freaking car ever.
Yeah, don't give me that thing.
So a guy in Essex in the UK
Yeah, 6, yeah.
was driving up a ramp to his house. So apparently he hit the accelerator by mistake.
Whoa, is that the guy who went over and then hit another car, went on top of the car? I
Dude,
saw
and
this.
He went on top of an SUV. He launched
Yeah.
from the driveway, just like
Gary, do you see this thing?
hitting the accelerator for a little bit.
He's in
I haven't seen it, no.
He's in a driveway. He literally pulls in. He's fine. There's one car here, and he just out of nowhere, boom, flies off and literally goes. It's like elevated, goes off and lands on top of another car. And you're looking at a car that's what, Frankie, 200.
It's like 100. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's probably like 180.
Yeah, it's
something like
a
that.
$250,000 car,
200.
and like
It's really expensive. Yeah.
out of nowhere.
When you have something like that, like they should probably have some sort of like sport, like, because I mean that's excessive. Like we're talking like, dude, in that short of a period of time to get to 60 miles an hour. So like when you have some kind of power like that, like there should be settings. You know what I mean? Like you could easily accidentally do something like that and fucking cause
Dude,
problems. I mean, clearly.
You know how many accidents that car is gonna like create? That car's gonna fuck a bunch of people up.
Mhm.
And imagine when it's raining.
Sure.
Some dude like
I would be that guy, 100%.
yeah,
Don't
Imagine
give me
like
don't give me a fast
like
car.
a soccer mom.
I'm an asshole. Don't give me a fast car at all. Like I'm.
Yeah, that's I think motorcycles are some of the coolest shit ever, like on the planet, and I just
Never get
I
one.
Won't.
No.
I'm gonna get one at some point, but I refuse to like actually drive one on a highway like consistently because I know that I'll kill myself. Like it's a guarantee. I'll kill myself. I'm a retard.
I'll never get one. I will.
can't
die.
do it.
I'll 100% die.
Yeah, it's just like a regular
Like I shouldn't even be
citizen
allowed to
isn't
drive a regular car.
A regular person.
I wouldn't give you a license. Just looking at you.
I wouldn't either.
Come on.
Yeah,
Look at that
guy's
guy.
a savage. So I wouldn't. I mean, the common person isn't equipped to handle that kind of throttle, man. Out in the streets, it's a fucking rocket, bro.
Dude, yeah, not okay.
Yeah, they should like at least have some type of like course that you should complete before actually
I
taking.
don't know about all
street.
that. I just think
Maybe
there
like
should be
a
settings
30-minute
on it
course,
so
man.
that like, hey, if you're just gonna do some normal ass driving, it fucking
Hit a
goes
button.
like this. Exactly. And like,
Yeah.
hey, I want to fucking impress my friends. I'm gonna press this button and I'm gonna fucking just smoke them. You know, I think that's reasonable. You know, because
Mhm.
I'm not to the point where it's like, oh man, you know, people shouldn't be able to have the fucking car. It's like, well, no, like, let's give some fucking responsibility to the people. But at the same time, like, I think like some precautionary measures like that aren't unreasonable.
A lot of cars have different modes, like sport mode and
Yeah, that's
sport
what I'm
plus
saying.
or whatever, and like that makes a big fucking difference. So
Yeah, I think that's what needs to happen. And who knows, maybe they already have that. I have no idea, but
I'm sure
sounds
Tesla.
like that's
I'm sure Tesla
necessary.
does. I'm sure they have. Elon's smart.
In Naples, Florida.
Love Naples.
Florida has all the best stories.
Well, Florida
man-
is the most free nation in the United States.
Nation.
Dude, do you
Love
guys?
it.
The first time that I've heard of this was about 2 weeks ago. Have you heard of Floribama? No? Floribama? It's like in the border of Florida and Alabama.
I have. Yeah.
So there's something actually called the Floribama Shore, like the Jersey Shore.
Let's go. Chimera trip.
It's the
Floribama.
best of both worlds, guys.
Oh, that would be weird. I'm sure it's a weird place.
It is. It's a fucking crazy ass place.
Because Alabama has a lot of weird people, and northern Florida has a lot of weird people. That would be a very weird place.
So in Naples, this guy jumped into a lake to save a puppy from a small gator.
Oh, that's cool.
Jeez.
So he pulled the gator out to shore while prying its mouth open and releasing the puppy from like its death trap. And this dude was like yelling and moaning while he was opening up the croc's mouth, like like he was banging. So he looked like the hillbilly version of like Crocodile Dundee.
That's amazing.
Gotta love Florida. He was wearing a white beater.
Is the dog okay?
Yeah, the puppy was fine. It was crazy, dude. It was like underwater and everything.
That's awesome.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Dogs are resilient.
That guy's a
Have you
retard,
guys-
though. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, I'm not doing
Total
Yeah.
retard.
that. Not doing that.
Like,
I don't want that
nine-
guy on my team.
No.
99% of
that guy's a
of
problem.
people would say, fuck
Yeah.
that.
For sure.
Oh shit, your dog's gone.
I mean, listen, if it was his kid or something, I get it. But like, dude, your dog, man, I don't know. Everybody feels differently about different things. You know, some people are like really fucking love animals, but dude, my dog's in a gator's mouth. There's zero chance I'm jumping in. There's no,
would've
I'm
been-
sorry. I'm getting a new dog, I guess, you know.
All right,
Chris would have
Skipper.
been like,
See you
"Yeah,
later.
that's
Later,
really
buddy.
sad. That's really sad." And then Gary's like, "Oh man," and then I'd be like, "You guys want to go grab a beer?"
Yeah.
That's
Let's-
exactly what I want to do.
we
That's
definitely need to
horrible.
talk about
You guys
this
are going
over
to hell.
beer.
Oh, that sucked.
Cheers to that little fella.
Yeah.
Chipper was a good guy.
Pour
Good lad.
some alcohol on the ground
Yeah.
for the fallen
his-
homie.
In his bowl, in his dog bowl.
Have you guys seen that show Wipeout?
No.
No.
Maybe.
It's like a
I don't-
huge obstacle course that fucks people up.
Yeah.
Have you?
Sounds great.
I mean, I've seen the Japanese version or whatever.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
was.
I've seen things like that.
There's a rip-off version like from that the U.S. made.
Yeah, it's
It's got,
probably
like,
way
swing
weaker. The
objects
Japanese
and,
are
like-
nasty. They kill people.
Yes. Well, this one, yeah, with pendulums and like impossible jumps and swing objects and shit, and it knocks the fuck out of you like into the water and stuff. So this show's like super hardcore, and a person finally died in the U.S.
Died?
wow.
The dude completed the obstacle course, and then he fucking immediately after had a heart attack.
What?
I mean-
it's like post-traumatic syndrome from
That's
going
not
to
really-
fucking war with the.
That's not really him getting
ass
killed
pillow.
by the obstacle course, though. Like, I mean, that could have been anything that guy physically exerted himself on, you know? I don't
It
know.
has nothing to do with like the 100 blows he took to the face.
How old was he?
Good question, but I don't think like contestants are usually like
Yeah,
Under 40.
Youngish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Any amount of like something like that gives you a heart attack. I mean, I think that was probably bound to happen, more than likely.
Yeah. One way or another, he was
At
going
some
down.
point, that dude was gonna have a
That
bad
heart was
day
gonna
at
give
work,
out.
and he
Yeah,
was
that heart was
probably
gonna-
gonna have a heart attack.
it was just a matter of time.
That heart was gonna give out.
Well, I'm
Mm.
sure
But I
I'm
mean-
sure they have like medicals for these guys.
But if
I mean,
he
dude, we
completed
have
the
a
obstacle
fucking-
course, he's probably pretty fit.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, dude, how many times have you heard of? There's only like one or two times, honestly, I've heard of a guy having like a full-blown heart attack during an MMA fight, and it's a fucking MMA fight. You know what I mean? Like,
Has that happened?
Well,
yeah,
actually,
that
I
dude,
saw-
the dude Dada 4000, though, when he fought Kimbo
Oh yeah,
Slice,
yeah.
he had like
He's-
some
he's
heart
not-
fucking thing.
He's not a real fighter though. Like he's not.
Well,
like,
yeah, no, but I'm just saying there was one rare instance where it did. I'm just for the benefit
Yeah.
of the doubt, I guess. Or
Gotcha.
devil's advocate, I guess I should say. It's happened one
listen,
time.
I'm pretty sure the
Didn't he still win
Bellator
that fight?
turned a blind eye towards his
Nah.
medicals. or Strike Force.
Well, whatever that documentary was, Gary, that with
The dog fight?
dude, that was good. That was a really
It was
good
good?
documentary. Yeah, that was a really good documentary.
Which one?
When Dada, when they talked about him fighting, like that documentary was really good. Dog
Oh,
fight.
I never watched it.
Oh, it's super good.
It's
Yeah.
good, yeah. Him and Kimbo, that fight wasn't pretty. Fight was
Mm-mm.
not pretty.
Mm-mm.
After one round, they were like fucking fatigued as shit.
Yeah, that's when he had a heart attack. In
Dude,
round-
I love when like, I don't know if I've said this on here before or not, but I love when like I wanted to say this at the time, but I didn't say it obviously because I felt like it was going to be not received well and it was insensitive. But I think with Kimbo, and then there was another guy, I'm trying to remember his name, super famous MMA fighter that had died with heart issues.
Ronnie Coleman.
Yes, dude.
Ronnie Coleman
Like,
is the weightlifter dude.
The response. Oh yeah, you're right. It's not Ronnie Coleman.
It's
Mark Coleman.
Mark.
no,
no,
Mark
The Hammer?
Coleman didn't die. Mark Coleman didn't die. It was one of his teammates though.
the black dude with the blonde
yes.
hair.
Yes. I'm
Oh
retarded.
yeah.
Fuck. Randy.
Randy. Yes.
It's something with an R.
I feel so bad about this.
Yeah, I know.
Randleman.
Yeah,
Kevin
Randleman.
Randleman.
Exactly. Kevin
Randleman.
So when
yeah.
Kevin Randleman and
the way that we
Kimbo-
just got to that name was
Yes.
so fucked up.
we need a Jamie, bro. We need a fucking Jamie.
We went
So-
from Coleman
Dude,
to Randleman.
I knew it wasn't Ronnie Coleman.
Kevin Randleman was a great fighter and an absolute legend.
Sure.
We need to give him his homage. That was fucked up. That was terrible.
When and now I'm about to say something terrible about him, so fuck it. But when Kevin Randleman and Kimbo both they died of like heart issues, right? And like, listen, that's sad and that sucks. And so I just want to say that as a preface, like it's a horrible thing. I'm sorry that to their families, and I'm sorry to anybody that was affected by that. It sucks. We lost people that are important to other people. I get that. Don't get me wrong. But when someone says, "Oh my God, I can't believe this happened. How could something like this happen?" Guys, these guys have been abusing steroids for like decades.
Cocaine too.
Yeah, and massive amounts of coke and steroids for decades. I mean, dude, of course they died early of fucking. No, like, listen, it's sad, but it's not a surprise. Like, oh my, I can't believe. Yes, you can believe that this happened. This is exactly what's supposed to happen when you abuse cocaine and steroids for multiple decades at a time. Like, what did you think was gonna happen? Like,
I might argue it's not sad because those motherfuckers had fun and a lot of it. They lived different lives than all of us.
Sure.
They were superstars.
They got
Rock
after
stars.
it, and they were rock stars, and they they partied in ways that we never have and never will.
Sure.
Talking about being a rock star, we got some DMs from Gary's
here we
little
go.
book with a little hole in it.
Nice.
And after
The hot dog book.
a hot dog one.
Yeah.
And I just want to respond to some of those DMs.
Okay. Let's get it.
I feel like they need to see my eyes.
All right. Frankie has lowered the glasses. He means
I
business.
accept. I accept.
That Molly's still going,
Yes.
huh? That's not.
Yes.
That's
Let's
not
go.
gone yet.
There we go.
Fully dilated pupils.
We are 100% down.
For those of you who are only listening.
Yeah. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. All right. So this has been fun.
Wait.
What?
Weren't
done.
you gonna read the email?
No, I'm accepting the DM.
Oh, okay.
I said I was fucking down for whatever the DM said. I said yes.
Wait, what?
Wait.
This is between me and the DMs, bro.
Oh, I thought. I thought for sure Frankie was gonna read us a DM that we got because of.
No, dude, I'm not gonna put the
book.
DM on blast.
And,
I said
and
yes.
Frankie.
That's what it seemed like.
Okay, all right,
Alright.
fair enough. So
I'm
we'll
not
let
gonna
it be a
put the
mystery.
DMs on blast, bro. The
Hey,
DMs are private.
everyone, follow us on our Patreon to find out what the DM said. It's $99 a month.
Dude, I'm not gonna.
And we are sponsored by
fucking people on blast.
handmade crafted bowls. If you want to get one of these, you can follow us
Dude, I remember I follow this guy on Twitter who he blows glass as like a side job. I think he's like a comedian. I forget his name, but he blows glass as a side job. And he's like, hey guys, if you could do me a favor, like, and just leave some positive reviews on my business, that would be great. So of course, what do? Like a little piece of shit. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna leave some fucking 5-star reviews. So from like multiple accounts, I leave 5-star reviews like, oh man, he made me custom butt plugs. Like, but I gotta be really careful with them because they're really dangerous when they break. Like,
you jiu-jitsu guys have way too much time.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on over here. So okay, so
I was gonna say Frankie blows ass as a side gig. And...
Listen. Funny enough that you would say that after Vinny posting that the whole thing where he let some fucking gay dude pet his hog for 2 G's.
yeah.
I've been getting some harassing emails, DMs from some dudes, and I'm gonna set it straight right now. I'm not fucking Vinny. You can't pet the hog. Stop DMing me. All right.
Wow.
Want to put it out there.
For the right price, I'm available though.
So,
Just saying. Just want to put that out there.
I don't know about Chris and Gary. They might be down, but don't fuck with me.
I mean, let's talk dollars and cents.
That's right. That's right. Put some numbers up on the board, baby.
Surprising because Frankie's got like a family and shit. Like me and Gary are still willing.
Yeah.
Listen, to be completely honest, once the glove comes on,
everything's game.
goes. We're fucking partying.
They're gonna give him the rubber gloves in the corner, and Frankie's gonna be like, "Nah, I'm
Singapore lady boys, here we come,
Got mine.
motherfuckers.
Good to go.
got my own."
All right, peace out, bitches.
Good for
I
pleasure.
move
All right, bye.
Frankie and his glove
for
out.
no man, no man, no man, no man, no
We'll call it a draw.
man.
Just a flesh wound. Just a flesh wound. Just a flesh wound. Just a flesh